right across the street from Disneyland, but gonna head to day 2 of the VidCon 2026. So let's get going. Let's go. I found a shortcut. Okay, I'm just logging this for myself, but you know, as you guys know, I'm working on channeling positivity and I don't know, just being a positive presence in the world.
People don't know how to get out of
And so, just wanted to log this little experience I had. Just, I don't know, just kind of walking around, just smiling and being happy, making everyone laugh. I just made 3 cops laugh back there. Okay, so right about now, these guys are lining up here to get badges. I'm not sure why they're not up there yet, why they're being lined up back there, but they are. With these badges though, we got ours yesterday. Okay, so this is the ground floor here is for, they have different levels of passes. They have staff, obviously, they have then they have the viewers, which is mostly just people that are fans. Those are the cheapest level tickets, and those are just the VidCon tickets. Then they have VidCon Plus, which gets you, I don't know, probably some extra stuff. But this is for all the VidCon Plus stuff right here, and everybody else above that. But then as we go head this way, they've got another area that has merchandise. So if you guys are wondering next year when you want to get stuff, this merchandise here, this is the VidCon merchandise, okay? Now, in an hour or two, this line is going to be out to there, at least it was yesterday, and this line is going to be about that long, because this is called the VidCon Plus merch redemption. So, just in case you're wondering if you want the VIP, get the Plus redemption if you want to kind of roll right up. Because yesterday, you know, it's a good, I don't know, everything was kind of a wait, so it's hard to tell by the time you got in there. But, so, okay. If you get lost, you can always come talk to the info. It's really super helpful. And then right here, that's what I'm saying, is up here, see, is the creators area. So you have to have a creators pass badge like this one that says creators pass on it. And the creators get to go up the stairs. And then we're gonna go to that's where YouTube is. That's where the YouTube booth is. So then we go talk to our managers up there. Cause my manager told me his schedule, he'll be in the booth. So I wanted to get there this morning while he was there so I could talk to him. Okay, so here's where they have the main stage, some speakers. So let's see if there's anything here we don't want to miss right away, because it takes a little minute to get through the YouTube thing. Let's see who's here. It is. I like that one. 23 minutes. That'd be the next one. So probably at 10:50 I'll probably go. There you go. So the first one I'm going to grab is, this is one that's going on right now. Steal Our Systems, post 10x with these AI tools. I guess it's probably, I'm not sure what that is. But this one is the key to unlocking massive growth on YouTube. That's very interesting. And from zero to loyal, later on, that'd be interesting, new social playground. Yeah, I'll probably check these out. So I got some time. I'm going to go see if my content creator is, well, I know he's there, so I'm going to see if I can get in and talk to him. Look at this thing. So check these little games, partnership packs. That's for the partners. And you have to match this thing. And then over here you've got like a game of, what do they call it? The branch bounce. But it's like that game on Price is Right. And then back here we have this great little grab game. It's so fun. And look, the banana guy.
Does the video need to do? Now, when we're really understanding people and we understand how they operate, we need to really look at the job of the video. Now, some of you might do informational content. Who does informational content? Okay, we have some great informational content. So it's your job to provide information to them, right? That would be your job. However, that's the weakest answer to this question. Because everybody else is doing that on YouTube. What's gonna have you stand out a little bit? How are you gonna connect with them on a deeper level where when a viewer discovers you as a new viewer, they'll understand very quickly the value that you're bringing, and that's the job that we're talking about, okay? Now, what if you are an entertainment channel? Your job is to entertain, okay? If you're not making them laugh, you're not making them cry, you're not bringing an emotional connection, you're losing out. You're not doing the job that they're wanting, very specifically. Okay, next. I always ask this around the question, how do I do this with reach, trust, loyalty, conversion, and binge? These are all different stages of the job, but when I really look at a video, you know, I love seeing comments, where's this channel been my whole life? I just watched it. I just lost 8 hours of watching all their content. I just binge watched this channel. Who's seen that before, right? That's amazing. That means they found their tribe. They found their group. They found their community. That's what we're actually looking for more than anything else. Some people are like, man, this is super great. I really love it. Can't wait to see what they do next. But they don't go back through the back catalog. Okay? So there needs to be some more trust and more loyalty and more conversion that's happening. Is this making sense, guys? Okay, this doesn't matter if you're a brand or a creator. It's super important that we get very granular on who we're actually connecting with and the value that we're actually bringing. Next, why is it worth viewers' time? This is a big one. Well, it's because it's me. It's gonna be worth their time. They're gonna watch me, they're gonna love me. Well, no, let's get over your ego and realize they're exchanging their precious time for value. What is the job of the video? To bring value. Is it gonna be worth it? That's what you need to be looking at very specifically in your content. How do you actually bring it where it's worth their time? One of my favorite creators to watch, believe it or not, he only releases a video every year. Okay? His name's Michael Reeves. And I'm telling you, when he releases the video, it is the best video I've ever seen that year. It's so good. It's so engaging. The storytelling is definitely worth my time. And it's worth my time sharing it with people that I know will respond really well. So they're not just getting one view from me, he's getting multiple views. So like, oh, did you see this? It's so dope. It's so great. You gotta check this out. It's gonna definitely worth your time. Okay. I also want to know what viewers should watch next. I'm always considering that. Now, some of you are saying, oh yeah, all you're gonna do is just say at the end of your video, go watch this video because you're gonna be connected with that. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is your content should be bingeable. Bingeability is around your topics. So if there's similar topics, i.e. buckets, then you have a higher likelihood of it being suggested right after they watch the video and they're gonna click on it. That's a really, really important thing to actually consider when you're doing your strategy. So for me, I wanna make sure that it's all around what I'm trying to create in a video, but also the ecosystem of what I'm creating on the channel like. Does that make sense? Okay. So, now where I want to help you is most people go after the view, but they're not really looking at the viewer's journey. And now that YouTube's given us the data that we have, it's actually easier to understand who's watching what and why. and knowing the process of their journey. So what is the journey that I want them to do? I want them to discover my channel. How do they do that? It's through a video. They become a new viewer. I want to gain that trust and loyalty that they become a casual viewer and ultimately a regular viewer, which will convert into a fan and community member. Okay, how we broke the all-time crowdfunding record in film and television with The Chosen was when people discovered us, they casually started to trust us, and then became a regular viewer, and before you know it, we have, conferences. Like, we literally have a conference called ChosenCon. We had 18,000 Chosen fans go to Charlotte, North Carolina, meet up multiple days to connect with the project that they love, which is The Chosen, with the actors that they love who play in The Chosen. They even heard panels from me. It was pretty crazy. Examples of when creators changed their content strategy based on what they wanted, and the type of viewer they wanted, and the device type, that's when their channel exploded. Why? Because they were predicting what the viewer wanted and how they wanted it and where they wanted to watch it. Okay? So how they watch is really important. Traffic sources is extremely important. It tells us our full strategy of what we do and how your content engages immediately with people. So I was having a conversation yesterday on traffic sources. A good video will always perform. I'm telling you, if it has good packaging, and that packaging is great title, great thumbnail, a good video will always perform. It will find its audience. If it takes 400 days, it will find its audience. It will. I truly do believe that. But I also believe in momentum. And momentum is, where is the traffic currently coming from? There are channels that if you look in your data analytics, that the majority of your traffic is coming from search. That's okay. We know that when someone's searching something, the majority of your traffic is coming from that. There's other channels out there that they know that their traffic source is coming from suggested videos. That's the videos that are playing on the side, or if on mobile, down below the player. That's great. If that's the case, I want to have a different strategy for that. If it's browse feature, which is homepage, and also subscription, I know that that's generally their first experience coming onto YouTube, and they're clicking me immediately to start a session. That's really, really good. And so we want to be able to have that, and there's also timing of when something's a little bit more valuable, like when you release content, it's really valuable for regular viewers within a certain amount of time. And it's going to be in front of them even more so. It's like you can't get rid of this creator because you watch them so much until you watch that next video. Okay, lastly is the format. Okay, I want to take a little bit of time on this. Formats need to change. What happened way back in 2000, I'd say 6, 7, 8 changes. And then we move into a different type of format. And everybody's thinking format is around the edit. We need to be faster paced edit. We need a high action edit. No, that's not what it is. That's not what I'm talking about here. What I'm saying is, when you understand what people are, how they're watching your content, how they're engaging with your content, you'll know how to edit and properly make the format for your strategy to be effective. And I'm going to show you some very specific examples of changing the format. Okay, this is one of my favorite people of all time. This is HopeScope. Who knows HopeScope? Right here. Okay, a few of you who doesn't know HopeScope. Okay, more hands. Okay, Hope was living in Montana, would connect on YouTube with these communities. She's like, man, I want to be a YouTube creator. So she says, what am I passionate about right now? Well, I like exercising. An easy way to get into this would be doing legging videos. Okay? What she did was pigeonholed her into something that she felt like she had no creative outlet. She was making YouTube videos on every legging review of every leggings ever made, okay? And even though that she looks happy in this thumbnail, she was really sad. And the reason why she was sad is she knew that once this video was done, even though that she was doing okay money-wise, she'd have to make another leggings video, okay? And don't get me wrong, it's great. And when you're getting almost 1 million views when you release a video on certain videos, You're like, I am so stuck to this. I'm gonna be literally doing legging videos my whole life. So she reached out to me and she says, Daryl, I need help. I want to jump off a bridge. I says, don't jump off a bridge, I love you. Let's take care of this. And she goes, I just love YouTube, but I just don't want to do this anymore. And I says, what do you want? She goes, I just want to build a loyal community. I just want fans. I don't want to sell leggings. And I'm like, okay, let's talk about your passion. What are you passionate about? And she goes, you know what? I love shopping. And I says, okay, well, let's create content that would make it worth your current viewers' time to watch your next video. Let's try to figure out an idea around this that has no leggings in it. Does that sound like a good plan? She goes, that sounds like an amazing plan, but it's not gonna work. And I says, who are you talking to? Like, I know how people respond on content, and I understand how they're gonna engage. What we need to do is just make it so that you're excited about making the content and not so far off in left field that it's going to be disconnected with the current audience that you're doing. And you can start moving away from that leggings audience and go in a different direction. So what do we need to do? I says, what are you passionate about? And she goes, well, definitely not leggings. And I go, of course. Okay? But she goes, I like shopping and fashion. Okay. Now this is where most people will say, okay, just do a shopping video. You know, let's look at this. And I'm like, no. I go, what else are you passionate about? And she goes, you know what? I'm obsessed with the Kardashians. And then she went on a 15-minute rant of their facility. Just they have this huge warehouse that they can go in and it has all this fashion. She was super amazing. And by the end of that call, we had an idea. Well, what if you actually created a new video where you take your love for shopping and for fashion and for the Kardashians and make a video out of that? Isn't that a good idea? She got really excited about it. I says, but you cannot do it like a review. If you do it like a review, it'll be the worst video on YouTube. It will not perform. You cannot bring in leggings of the Kardashians at all. We need to make it interesting. We need to tell this amazing story. So what happened next? She did a video. This is not the best thumbnail in the world. She was still learning at the time. She was an early student of mine at this stage. And I'm like, look, you like Kylie, you know, that's great, let's figure out this whole thing. And she was actually spending her real money on a dress, okay? This video did 9.7 million views. Look at this, look at that. Like, you can't even see her normal video viewership on this thing. You know how it's the great graph where it says, here's your normal release, whatever. It's like through the freaking roof. That gave her permission to go deeper. Now, what I was really interested in is a few things. Number one, was it the demographic that we wanted? 95% female, yes, check, okay? We had 18 to 34-year-old, females. Is that somebody that we want? Kind of, because I wanted to skew down a little bit, but it had the majority of the people that we wanted. Okay, next. We needed a strategy to connect with the viewers. So as you're developing a new audience, you need to have a strategy to develop to connect with that audience. And so we got very specific on this. And if you look, this is a video that she did, 25 million views. She has multiple channels. Everything's happening just in tandem. And it's really around her passion for fashion and shopping. And for little knickknacks and things like that. She does a great job. She's more of a personality. However, she has an amazing community now. One of my favorite videos that she did is any video that she's released, and I get to see the comments, because I go deep dive into comments. I want to know exactly what's being said. This one says, finally, someone who doesn't make us wait for part 2 to subscribe. I'm going to subscribe. You have, like, if you really look down on that, you have 66,000 thumbs up. Is that not a community? That's an amazing community. What I love next would be what they say in response. Hope never makes us wait for part 2. Wow. So she's starting to develop a community based off of that. Now, remember we said, I want all my channels, all my students to have 30, 30, 30. 30% new viewers, 30% casual viewers, 30% rated viewers. And then I said, if there's ever a skew, where do I want it to skew? Remember? Casual viewers. Look at that. This is as of this morning. Okay? That's a very loyal audience. When she releases a video, it's going to do its thing. You know, she is the trend now. She can create the trend now. And it's more about that loyal connection. How did she do that? Was recognizing who she's talking to, was very intentional on the type of content that they would find interesting and that she would find interesting, and that's where they would come into it, and they'd have some fun engagement videos or fun ideas to connect with that. But that's how you grow a loyal audience, because you take them in where they're like, oh my gosh, this is so great. So that new viewer coming in, I'm gonna subscribe, because Hope promised us and she delivered, and then the audience says, no, she's always this way. Okay. Who knows Deep Pocket Monster? Got a few Pokemon. We love Deep Pocket Monsters. Who's your viewer? What do they care about? Will you make it worth their time? So when we come into it, this is Ears to Ears, one of my students. But this is what he had. He had a one-hit wonder. He had one video pop off. He says, oh my gosh, I'm gonna do YouTube. And then it just died. Okay? And I'm like, okay, well, let's help you understand your audience. What's gonna make you different than anybody else? Who you're trying to go after? Okay, believe it or not, he was trying to do what everybody else was doing, is going after boomers, going after Gen Xers. And I'm like, dude, you are so Gen Z, why are you trying to go after someone so old? Why don't you go after your own group? He goes, oh yeah, that would be pretty cool. And so I go, what's your strategy on it? What are you passionate about? He says, I love video games. Well, what if we made the Bible kind of like through a video game lens? I go, that's interesting, but let's kind of go deeper. What's going to make it unique? And we landed on a content strategy by really understanding who he's trying to reach and say, okay, what's going to make them stop and watch and engage, but more importantly, want to share? How do we actually trigger that? So when we actually broke down that, this is the number one indicator that we focus so much time on, is how do we make it worth watching? I think we can get the click. The click is actually the easiest thing in the history of YouTube to do now, especially split testing. We can just keep on refining things, see what the click is. But how do we, once they click on it, how do we keep them engaged? So we came up with a new test and a new format to try. Okay, we said, why don't we try this, and let's see if it works in a way that will engage and not lose your new viewer, but get them to go deeper with you. He says, all right, I'm all in. So what do? This thumbnail would not respond very well with a boomer, just let you know. Just wouldn't. But do you think Gen Z would like this? Absolutely, right? So we got him to click. I'm curious now, revelation, all right? We see something going on, 5.3 million views.
Okay, so the next question is for Rachel. How do you balance education and entertainment within your business?
Okay, well, I feel like I was set up right because my mom is a teacher, and my whole entire childhood, would always be going to school, new costume, writing a song for her students, like just being so silly. And anytime I'd be like, oh, I have school projects due at 11:59, she would whip out like the craziest things for me to do and come up with the most creative ideas, and I would channel that in my content every single day. So when I want to teach something, I think to myself, almost like Bill Nye the Science Guy, like what's the most fun and creative way I can get this across so that people make that connection without even knowing they're making that connection,
Mr. Beast making Vine videos at a track. Okay, Mr. Beast might do that. Let's see what the drawing was before that.
Guys, today we're making a video at a traffic stop. But if you subscribe now, I'll go to traffic.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't know how much.
There he is.
like write words. I mean,
Dude, with Pictionary you can't write words. You're just cheating now. You might as well just write the prompt again.
Instead of drawing, dude, instead of
points.
graphic
Deduct points.
you
There's
just
words.
graphic stuff.
Who thinks they should lose points for writing words? No one told us we couldn't do that. Just say. Just say. I didn't have to say it for who I was teammates with, so can we get a recount of who gets to
Also,
be
it's a game because of you.
teammates?
Okay, I'm actually confused where you got Vine from.
Hooray!
So,
They did deduct a point! Yes! Yes! It's Pictionary! You can't write words!
Yeah, I mean, I think we for sure tell.
I would have run. I would have run. Not walked.
I mean, also, I feel like this does irreparable damage to the.
Yeah.
I mean, what was already a strained relationship.
It's
how do you come back from being like, oh yeah, come into my relationship? That's a little awkward. Yeah.
I want you to come over.
Sing it. Come together.
Yes.
Yeah, I think you definitely tell the brother.
Yes, I think so
Yeah.
too. I think that's the only way. But let's see what these commenters say. But if it's just completely the opposite,
Yeah,
they're
they're like,
try new experiences.
They posted this in r/swingers club.
I'm like, I don't know, guys. I think it could be cool. Rose Days says, why wouldn't you tell your husband? And OP responds, I don't want to create another fight between him and his brother, especially after 3 years of peace. Yes, we had everything changed when the Fire Nation asked us to be a part of their open relationship.
That's on the brother-in-law, though.
Yeah, it's not your fault.
You should have kept it peace.
And I feel like also keeping this information away from your husband could potentially cause this in your relationship.
Brother-in-law.
And so protect the relationship that's working over the
Yeah.
relationship that wants to open it to other relationships.
True.
You know?
Brother-in-law could go to your husband and say, hey, I asked your wife to be a part of our open thing. Did she tell you about it? And husband's like, no.
Yeah. Why is she keeping it from me? What's she doing? What else is she keeping from me?
But we do have an update 2 months later.
Ooh.
2 months. Do
No
you think
contact.
that OP has told husband?
Yeah, told
I think
husband and
told
no
husband.
contact.
Yeah.
I think, all right, just devil's advocate. Told husband, and they've had a great time and a little couple.
Oh, no.
Brothers are closer than ever.
Brothers are like Romulus and Remus.
Oh, well, they started Rome. They did
They
things.
they did things.
Yeah.
They did that in Rome?
They did really.
After a lot of talking, I ended up learning a lot about the relationship between him and brother-in-law. To keep things short, brother-in-law is a huge a-hole who has ruined relationships for my husband in the past. The only reason he didn't ruin ours was because my husband put a lot of distance between himself and his own family. 3 years.
So this brother is probably pulling stuff like this all the time.
Yeah.
Scheming.
He's just asking the most out-of-pocket stuff.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if his brother has stolen girlfriends from OP's husband before.
Dang.
I could see that.
Yeah,
that's
it's
a
like,
good
oh,
point.
you want to join what I got going on here?
Yeah, he's just adding them
Yeah,
to
he's
his
just
open.
adding,
Everyone in the spicy party is one of OP's husband's exes.
Yeah.
We got the real deal here. So I think this is the line for another convention. A lot of Star Wars and Stranger Things. So, all the way in the back.
We're gonna go take a stop to your, you gotta go take a stop.
Cool Han Solo.
It was the same not like he has a choice.
Well, no, we didn't know that. No, but you can get something signed, but I'll take pictures of it. Wait, you guys stay with me.
Man, this line's gonna go all the way back to my hotel.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be funny if you took a Uber to the convention center and then you got out and then you had to walk all the way back to your hotel to get in line? Yes. And that's it. And that wasn't even all of it. I started like halfway in. I was like, yeah, man, I should video this.
2 to 1, excuse me. My bad, I forgot about that long range. 2 to 1. You gotta check it. There we go. Professor. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh! Justin. He does not want to lose. No. Here comes Chris Staples. Staples with a dribble. Behind the back dribble. Throws it over. Throws it up. Oh, somebody needs some milk. A shot. Somebody want to win. Staples. Give him a round of applause, y'all. I seen it in your face, sir. I got you. As a fellow dad, I felt it. Give him a round of applause, y'all. That's right. What's your name, sir? Carlos. Give him a round of applause. Oh, okay, yes. I'm gonna get you, sir. Anytime you put your knees like that, I gotta pick you. Go ahead. Come on. Come on, take off the bands, the Bluetooth. Yep, there you go. Have your sign right there. Oh, you already said, hey, you pre-signed? That's crazy. That's crazy work right there. He pre-signed. What's your name, sir? Tracy. Give him a round of applause, y'all. Tracy and Carlos. Revenge of the day. Let's get it going. Wait, excuse me, sir. You sure you don't want to zip up that jacket? I don't want you flapping in the wind. There you go. I'm just trying to prepare you for life. Here we go. Tracy and Carlos. Let's get it. Uh-oh. He's already, oh! Lord have mercy. Whoa! Get yourself together. Oh! Oh, look at this! Tracy! Tracy! Uh-oh, Tracy. Wait a minute. I put the ringer. And he called back. He called back. Uh-oh. Out of bounds. Wait a minute. Grown people on one. Here we go. Carlos for the 2. Excuse me, the 1. Here comes the professor. Man, he looked good on offense, but his legs look shaky on defense. Rock-a-lie, drive, kicks it over, jumper. Yes, sir. 1-0. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. This is grown people. We going to 5. The professor, tired of your cheesing. Bye-bye now. Bucket is going. 2-2. Tracy didn't like it, but he's still grinning. Oh, gets a double team. No. Professor, rock-a-rock. Almost shook him a new prescription. No, Carlos. Driven by the Staples for the jumper. 3-2. Staples shoots it. Bucket it up. Next bucket.
Okay, so they got all these different cosmetic products here that I'm not sure what these are. Have you guys heard of these things? You got MediHeal, Cosmo, I don't know, Dr. Malixin, Clear DEA. out there. Different products with different ideas, I guess. So just a ton of this stuff.
You just gotta keep living, man. Livin.